welcome back to MRE Monday. It's episode 4, meal 4. And what we have for us today... Oh, there's a glare. Let's see if we can get it right. Spaghetti with beef and sauce. I would think that the beef would be in with the sauce, but I guess we'll find out. No different than before, we are going to go through this and give it a taste test. If you hear some noise or see some light fluctuation, it's cloudy, so it goes sunny, cloudy, over and over and over again. And I have the light above my head on, but who knows if it's actually gonna look right on camera, but also, who cares? We're in it together. So here's our spaghetti with beef and sauce, already in the beef and sauce is together. There's our 290 calories for the spaghetti. Let's see what else we got. Italian breadsticks. That's a new one. Those are 200 calories. We got cheese spread, and that is 120 calories. We've got raisins, osmotic. I'm not quite sure what they mean by osmotic raisins, but we have raisins. 150 calories for the pouch. Chocolate hazelnut protein drink. That's exciting. Let's see, 8 ounces of cold water. Well, we have 12 ounces in our cup, so we'll have to change that up. Toaster pastry, chocolate chip. So, Pop-Tart. We have chocolate chip Pop-Tart. Our spoon and our heating element. Cool. All right. Let's get to opening, and I have, again, our world's finest china. We don't need many bowls today, which is good. Okay, here we go. First glance. Sure enough, it's spaghetti. Let that fall in. All comes out in usually one motion. Smells like canned, like a Chef Boyardee. I'm sure it's going to taste like a Chef Boyardee. Here we go. All right, on the cold spoon. Or, well, cold food on the spoon. Let's see. Yep. Chef Boyardee. All right, let me get this in the microwave, clean up my table. We'll open all the other stuff, and we'll be right back. Okay, so while that was heating up, I did some quick math on everything, and this meal comes to 1,240 calories. Everything's pretty high calorie in this mix. Yep, I forgot to change our water, so we're just going to take about a 4-ounce sip. Yep. So while this was heating up, I was going to come back on camera and open all this other stuff, but then I got busy counting, and it only took a minute to heat it up because there's not much in it. So here we go with our protein powder. Try not to make a mess. Okay. It would appear, though, since our last MRE, that my favorite little stirring stick that we had, that I actually use a lot because when I make my coffee, I use it. Got thrown away, and it is no longer with us, and so I'll have to find its replacement. But for today, we have some just silverware, plastic silverware. So we're gonna let this start dissolving. I don't know if we're ever going to get to a point where this is dissolved. Just because of the amount of powder to water ratio here, and being that it's protein powder, it's already like sticking to the glass. All right, well, we'll see what. I also brought multiple utensils so that we can not have to wipe them. All right, next we have our Italian breadsticks. I wanted to see those. Kind of the ugliest breadsticks I've ever seen in my life. They don't smell terrible though. They smell very Italian seasony. They actually feel kind of moist, which is surprising. So very generic Italian seasoning, very dense bread, but not crunchy, and overall, I'd say decent. Darla wants to come inside. All my dogs just went outside before I started filming again, so let me get my dogs. Okay, another pause taken care of, but at least the dogs are inside now. Yeah, so when it comes to the breadsticks, dense, very heavily seasoned, but overall not bad. I'd give it probably a 4 out of 10. Well, that sucked. So now we're on to the toaster pastry. Very dry, but obviously it's, you know, in an MRE, we can't expect it to be perfect. No silica packet I was looking for. So our toaster pastry, aka Pop-Tart. Oh wow, actually it's not as dry as I thought it was. The corner was dry, and that's what shot off, but actually the middle is pretty moist. Like it doesn't snap. Flavor tastes like a Pop-Tart. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was gonna put our raisins in the bowl, but that bowl has pasta sauce in it, so I don't want to compromise. All right. Oh my goodness! Almost dropped them straight through my lap. So those are actually wet. There's actually like liquid residue in the bag, which I was not expecting. But there's nothing on the raisins, just raisins. Tastes like regular Sun-Maid brand raisins. Which, oh look, beverage powder. Lemonade beverage powder. Add to a 20-ounce bottle of water. Only 5 calories. Cool. There's no coffee. I made a hot mug of water for coffee, and this one doesn't come with coffee. It comes with protein drink, Pop-Tart, which I'm cleaning up because it shot everywhere. All right, to the main course. I was letting it cool off because when I first took it out of the microwave, it was literally boiling, which is surprising. Well, it was sizzling. I don't want to say boiling. All right. Actually, if you enjoyed Chef Boyardee as a kid, you won't mind this at all. He wants some. Not yet, bud. You're definitely not getting any raisins today. In case you weren't familiar, grapes and raisins and stuff can be poisonous to dogs. Don't give your dogs grapes. Or raisins, because that's what a raisin is, just a dried grape. Don't do it. Alright, our protein drink is almost mixed completely. Kind of making a mess. That's not good. Oh. Oh my gosh. What flavor is this supposed to be? Just chocolate? Chocolate and hazelnut. Well, the hazelnut is bitter. The chocolate is not sweet. And yeah, that is not pleasant to have whatsoever. I'm not quite sure about the cheese spread this time because it doesn't really go on on breadsticks. It doesn't go on a Pop-Tart. It doesn't go in spaghetti because it's not like Parmesan cheese. It's cheddar cheese. But we'll open it just in case. Maybe. There it goes. I mean, we can try it on one of the breadsticks, but I don't know. So there you go. There's your cheddar cheese spread. So, Chef Boyardee, solid 6 out of 10. Breadsticks, 4 out of 10. Pop-Tart tastes like a Pop-Tart. That's definitely getting a 7 out of 10. Raisins are raisins. If you love them, you love them. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing wrong with them. They don't have a weird flavor. There's no aftertaste. There's no like metal flavor. This though, 0 out of 10. Ugh, I'm not drinking this today. This is going directly down the drain because I don't think I can choke it down. But yeah, for this part, yeah, no problem. I don't know where the cheese fits in, but otherwise, as a meal, I would definitely eat this. Definitely eat those. Definitely eat that. And then the raisins are good for, you know, whatever. That I would chuck straight in the trash can without even touching it. The lemonade we're going to have to try later because I don't have anything for it. And I'm kind of disappointed that there's no coffee. I was looking forward to the coffee. Otherwise, that's it. Let me get your puppy tax for the day. Ugh. Can you move it? There we go. I didn't want your leg to be behind me. That would be uncomfortable. Say hi to everybody. Puppy tax. No, you can't jump on the table there, bud. Thank you. Good boy. And here comes Meow Meow. Come here, Meow Meow. Oh. This is Meow Meow. Or Mildred. Or Millie for short. I know, you want food. You don't love me. That's it. You don't want me, you want food. This is a mommy's girl, by the way. And then Darla. Come here. You at least get to say hi. Come here. There you go. At least say hi. And this is Darla. So if you guys didn't get formal introductions in one of the previous videos, these are my 3. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. All right, let me sign off. I appreciate you all for joining me for another MRE Monday. Can't wait for next Monday and see what we get. Otherwise, I don't look before I go, like grab it for the recording. I don't know what the meals are. I did look at the numbers because I put them in numerical order because the box they came in were all jumbled around. So I would literally look at meal 4, meal 5, meal 6, whatever, and I put them in numerical order so when I go out there where I keep them stored, I can just grab the next one in line, but I didn't actually look at what they were. So it's a pleasant surprise for everybody. That being said, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next week. Like and subscribe. Everybody has to say it, right? Yeah. See ya. I do usually sit here and eat more of it than I show on camera. I'm not going to finish the breadsticks. I shared some with the dogs, but I am going to finish this Pop-Tart because that's how good it is.